easy mods that you can do to your F150. Alright guys, here's mine, 2018 F150 STX, so it's got the appearance package plus FX4, so it's got a little better suspension. You can see here, definitely done some mods, definitely looks different than a normal stock F150. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get into this deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and start here in the front. You can see I've added a Raptor Grill, a Raptor-Style Grille. Okay, paint match the Ford letters. You can see back there, got a couple lights. We'll get into that in a little bit. Got a little camera under there too, so I can see when I get close and when I'm going rock crawling and stuff. But yeah, so that grill wasn't too expensive. Okay, everything on here will be linked in. You can see it also has some DRLs built in. With that, you can see the little down here at the bottom. This guy's a nice little 18-inch guy. The other two, I believe, are 38-inch guys. You can see it did some bed liner spray to match. Okay, over here we got these Anzo headlights. You can see with the DRL projector lights. I swapped out LEDs for the halogens. I love the black housing and the clear lens, so it looks super smooth, super clean, and it's really bright. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the night, what these all look like at night right now. Alright guys, and then this is what it looks like at night. So you can see those lights are pretty bright. You can see the DRLs there. You can see the only reason why there's a middle and outside is because those are switch lights, and then the one in the middle is going to be my fog lights. So it actually did come with fog lights, but you can see the red and white hazard lights going. Those guys blinky, and I'll show you how you can change those in a minute. Alright, back to the front, you can see the Raptor-Style bumper as well. You can see some bed liner spray on the middle there, along with that, and you can see those pod lights going there. You can see, did a little bed liner spray with the skid plate underneath there as well. We'll get a better view of that in a second. But with these pod lights, you can see, you saw at the nighttime, the inner and outer ones are switched, and then the middle one is part of the fog lights. Okay, and then those things are pretty cheap, super simple to light up, and this bumper actually came with a bracket for it, so you don't need to get brackets. You can get them individually done. Okay, so keep it nice and simple. Alright guys, now we're into the engine. You can see one of the cool things here, you can see some looms going across there. You can see a little bird's nest. That'll be okay. A little dusty too from going off-road, but one of the cool things here is this little switch guy right here. This is for LED lights at night, and let me show you what those are going to look like. They light everything up and make everything so nice. Alright guys, back here at night, gonna open this hood. Alright, you can see, can't see anything in the engine. If you guys have ever done this before, flip that switch, and boom! You can see everything super bright. Those LEDs are so nice. You see everything you need. No more yelling at your kid to hold up a light and making them cry and making them freak out. So it's pretty simple. Those LED lights are not very expensive. Super easy way to go about it. You can see the light. You can see the difference right here. On, off, super duper simple. So this is a really good upgrade, especially if you guys work on your truck at night. Alright, this feature, you guys can see these lights here. Remember the ones that were blinking white and red? Let me remind you real quick. Oh, here we are, little white and red guys. So those little white and red guys are controlled by the switch up here. That if you press and hold that red button, you can change it from white and red to amber, and you can change the pattern. Alright guys, moving on to the next spot. These make the truck look real nice. These are the BFG TA KO2s. They're going to be in a size 35 with a 17-inch wheel. Those are going to be KMCs. I forget the model that they were, but they're pretty sweet. This is probably the most expensive mod that I put on here, but it just brings everything together, makes it so nice. The big sidewall is super nice when we go off-road in our spot out in Utah. Alright guys, as you can see here, I did have to cut some stuff with these wheels because they are a little beefy. They're not only 35s, but they're also 315 thick, so the pretty big guys. Had to cut some, trim some up there, and then had to go behind the wheel as well and trim there. So good times, good luck. Alright, the next super easy mod is going to be PlastiDip. You guys can see the STX there. PlastiDip, super easy, just spray it on, peels off. If you don't know how to do it, watch a how-to video. And the best part about it is whatever gets messed up, you just spray it right back on, cover it up, don't even have to remove the previous stuff, okay? Next mod here, you can see my dirty toe mirrors. They're getting a little yellow there in that light. I'm gonna have to swap that out. These were super easy fix. These were like maybe 200 bucks, something like that. They're so nice. You get to see so much more when you're towing the boat, towing any kind of trailer. They do extend as well, so they telescope, so you can move them in and out, and they do also fold in as well if you're worried about bumping something on the side. So it's super nice, super helpful. All right, guys, on to the next one. Here you see, since this was an XL/STX model, it did come with black handles. I wasn't feeling that, so I got them paint matched. You can see here front and back, they did a pretty good job. I had previously tried to do it myself. Didn't work so hot, but it was definitely worth about 200 bucks to get the 4 handles done. They've held up pretty well for about 3 years now. They're doing a good job, okay? Next mod that you see here is gonna be this keypad. Most XLs and STXs do not come with one. So I added this wired one. The door's already wired for it. Everything's ready to go for it. Super simple. I never take my keys anywhere. It's so nice when you go to the gym, when you go to work, when you do whatever, you can just leave the keys in there, go out at night, whatever. You don't have to worry about losing those keys, okay? Super easy. You can add that 85 bucks from eBay. You look in the back here, just want to, so you can see it's in FX4. You can see some of the tail lights back there. You can see the tonneau cover. We'll go over that in a second. Here's I got a smoked or a dark third brake light with LEDs in there. I'm thinking about maybe swapping it out for just a dark housing with a clear lens. I'm not quite sure. It's not that big a deal. You can also see the mount up there for a GoPro. So when I go off-road, sometimes I will throw that up there. The next good and great mod that is necessary here is going to be this tonneau cover. It's the BakFlip MX4. Super nice, hard aluminum. This bad boy, you can hold about 300 pounds on there on top of it, as well as securing everything else on the inside. All right, must have if you keep anything in your truck. All right, and one of the best parts is you can see there, you don't have to open it up to close it. Okay, here's another pad. This is the wireless keypad. I used to have it on the door. Now I have it back here. Super nice. Don't have to go to my front door to unlock the tailgate, get anything out of there. So it makes life super great. Okay, so definitely another one from Amazon. It's like 65 bucks. Dealer can program it. Nothing crazy. All right, moving down here, you can see this Ford emblem. It's black and white. It is machined aluminum. That is not a decal. So that's another eBay guy right there. Here you can see you got the American flag 3D inserts here, so they do stick out a little bit. You can see that theme going on as we move along. Okay, you can see the hitch plug there is also American flag. Here we got the LED license plate lights, so you can see those at night. You can see again there's the flag hitch plug. You can also see I have some of these lights over here. These are going to be my reverse lights. I'll show a video of that at night in a second. Okay, I got the dual exhaust here. This is the next one. This one's easy. Had someone do that for me, obviously, but it was a Magnaflow Series 30. Sounds good. I have the 2.7 liter V6, so it's not going to sound crazy good, but as good as it can get. All right, you can also see under here, got the Raptor bumper for the rear to go with the Raptor bumper in the front. All right, guys, before we move on from the back end, you can see here when I open this tailgate, oh, so nice. Got the DeeZee tailgate assist. So nice, your tailgate doesn't slam. You can look in here, got the bed liner. Okay, with this tonneau cover, you can keep everything safe. Tools, golf clubs, all this other crap in here. Also have this Bakbox, which is a secured toolbox that works with the BakFlip. You can take everything out of it, and it itself will flip up and give you all your space back there. Okay, super nice. Again, here's that tailgate light. You can see it's nice and straight. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to be it for the back. All right, guys, you can see back here we got the Anzo tail lights, black housing, all LED. These things are nice. I'm going to show you guys a little spot. See what they look like at night. I'm going to cut that in here. You can also see right here, you can't really tell right now, but there is those under door lights. So I'm going to show you guys what those look like. Super easy to do. Basically, I just took another one of those tail light strips, put them under there, cut all the wires so that it only shows the white light when you open the door and not the red light, so it makes life really easy. Alright guys, here's the back. You can see those Anzo tail lights look super clean. You can see the super bright reverse lights. Alright, there's that tail light or tailgate light back there. You can see this little light on right here because I actually have the door open, so it kind of gets all the lights. You can see those other reverse lights back there. Make sure I can see everything back there. Super nice. You can see the LED license plate lights. Yeah, I mean, anytime I'm in reverse, I can see anything I need to behind me. You can see that third tailgate light too, so you can the third brake light is up there. And here you guys can see from the inside just how bright those tail lights are. Reverse lights, super bright, not going to miss anything at night. With the camera, you can also see the sensors still work with the Raptor bumper. The brake lights, super bright. Alright guys, a little bit of PlastiDip there with the last guy here. This is the little 4-inch stubby antenna. Tell the wife it's 8-inch, don't tell anyone. Not very good reception with it, but as you'll see when we get to the inside, don't really listen to the radio anyways. Okay, I think as far as exterior mods, I think that's everything. So, we got some good shots. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And like I said, I'll be linking everything down in the description as much as I can if I can remember where I bought it and where I found it. Alright guys, cool. Alright guys, we're going to go and jump inside now so you can kind of see here. If any of you guys have kids, you know this is actually relatively clean. My 4-year-old daughter likes to make a mess, but we're going to go ahead and start here. You can see these Katzkin leather I had because it was an XL/STX. It only had cloth. So I got these guys for on eBay. Not too bad. I'll put the link down there. It's kind of cool. The color matches the door. It's called cobblestone and black, so you can kind of see they match. Cool thing again, if you have kids, this little booster seat flips up so it can get out of the way really easy. Also, we have this pad back here that you can use that keeps your seats, whether they're cloth or leather, nice and clean. Any food, any stuff that drops kind of just stays right there. Keeps it nice, especially if you're going to take it out and get some other people back in there when the kid's not there, okay? So super clean. One cool thing that we did add was this little latch release back here. If you know, you can't really get back there and open this up, so this is a cheap little guy. It's like 20 bucks or something. Again, I'll post it if I can get the link. Boom, pop that guy down and you get extra storage. I decided to use it for my sub. I got a 10-inch Rockford Fosgate back there and about a 1,000-watt Rockville amp. That's just for the sub on its own, and so it's super nice. It fits back there. I can close the seat up nice and firm, and everything is good. Sounds really good. Hits some good bass. There's plenty of room so the speaker doesn't hit the back of the seat. Alright guys, I also have here the OEM all-weather floor mats. You can see they cover all that stuff. Luckily, it's nice because with the kid they spill and it doesn't get on that carpet, so it keeps everything fresh and clean. Speaking of OEM, as you can see, here's the F150 front mats. Got the nice little pegs right there to hold in so they don't move around too much. Keep everything nice and clean. Okay, then we're going to move on to this Katzkin leather. Talked about it in the back, but you can see looks super nice. Goes with the center console. I'm loving it so far. Okay, no real mods for the steering wheel yet, but let's check out these. We sort of saw the lights already at night, so these are the switches for those. I just cut right into there and put those guys in there. I'm thinking about maybe switching those up, trying to find an upfitter or something for them. But yeah, so those control the two behind the grill, and then that second switch is for the ones all on the bumper. And then the one down below is for the hazard lights, and you can also see the bass knob switch there. Okay, moving on up, we got this dash cam from Best Buy, the Insignia brand. It's super nice, turns on with the ignition. I ran it up through the roof, down the A-pillar, and into the center console. Super nice. Has a camera facing in, camera facing out, records accidents, movements, things like that. So this is a definite get for insurance. Keep yourself safe. All right, moving on down here, you can see I have a magnetic clip, but I added this new thing. It's called the Flex Clip. It's a super thin plastic clip that just fits right on there. It's so much nicer than the magnetic clip, because with the metal piece I have to put on the back of my phone, I can't do wireless charging. But with these, they're super thin plastic. You can see here, this is the female end. It just sticks onto the back of your phone, slides right in, boom, and it holds, and it's meant for wireless charging. So you can still wireless charge while you're doing it and while you're using it. And it slides on and off. It makes life so much easier than trying to have metal on there for everything. Look how thin it is too. It adds basically no thickness to your phone. And you can use it for any other device. I have it with a wireless charger that I hook up to the back of my phone, and some other devices. Okay. All right, and here is a nice little mod that I did. I hit a little plug going behind the head unit here so that I can plug it in and charge. I don't have wires going all in front of my screen because, as you can see, boom, I got this 13-inch Phoenix Automotive PX6 screen for the F150, for the 2018 F150. Super nice. I made a video on it, so you guys can see that later if you want to get into deets of it. But it's pretty freaking sweet. Nice mod for under a G. Alright guys, next mod you can see here, I replaced the cigarette lighter with a USB-C and USB-A charger. Those are 5 amp chargers. So fast charging, all that stuff, super nice. Makes life really easy, and I can still use that flip down. This is a lightning charger that I use because the wife has an iPhone. I don't know why. But it's from behind the head unit as well, so the cord doesn't have to go in. You don't have anything sticking out from there, so it just kind of keeps everything nice and clean. Okay, so moving on to the glove compartment over here. Since this PX6 head unit needs Wi-Fi, I got a MiFi hotspot in there, and that's run right there. It's not done yet. I gotta figure out where I want to post that, but it's a dual USB, another high-speed charger there. I tapped into a fuse right down below, so it's always on, so the battery doesn't die on that. So whenever I turn my car on, boom, it automatically connects to Wi-Fi regardless of where I am. Got a couple other tools and stuff in there, nothing big in the glove compartment. All right, now one of my favorite mods inside is, boom, because I have this nice little organizer in here. You can tell it's kind of not very organized, but what I did was I added this LED light strip in here. This organizer actually takes up a lot of space. Pretty heavy, hard to get out with all that stuff in there, but the light for in there is actually below the organizer, so you can't see the top at night. So I just ran a light strip, kind of ran it all the way through there. I tapped into, you can see it at the end, I tapped into just the light that's in there, so it's super bright in there, so I can see it at night. Super nice, lets me see everything. No one's gonna see that part where it's tapped in, but super clean, something really easy to do, and just makes it so you can see just at a console at night. And one last mod I want to show you guys, super cool, is if you guys use your driving modes. It's kind of annoying since it always starts in normal. But if you check this guy out, I got a little mod thing here, and you'll see. Turn the car on, and within a couple seconds, it'll pop up. Boom, 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 boom. Does it all on your own. That is not me touching the button. It does it all on its own automatically. So I have it set for sport mode. If you don't like sport mode, you want to put it in eco mode because you're on the freeway a lot and you really want to hamstring the power. Set it in eco mode, turn it off. I open the door right here, so make sure that everything turns off, resets. Turn it back on, and you'll see, boom. Okay, it'll go right back to eco mode. Take a few seconds and do that. So, yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal. Boom, boom, boom. It goes right back to eco mode, so it always goes back to the last mode that you were in. Okay, so this is going to be it for the interior mods. I hope you guys like everything that I did, interior, exterior. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be posting this on here, 25 mods in 20 minutes. And if you have any questions, feel free to throw it in the comments down below. All right, guys, have a good one.